What up, everybody? It's your favorite Let's Play. I'm Neil.
And I'm Damien.
And we're playing... Oh, sorry. We're 2FP, everybody. Woo!
Yeah, 2FP! 2FP!
Woo! And now we're going to fight these guys. Woo! Fight them again, these...
Bruh.
Alright, so last time we got the power bomb, and now we are going to go get the next upgrade. We're actually getting really close to the end, Mr. D. I think you're going to be pretty happy with this. It's turning out pretty well.
You say that every time.
No, we really are. We're really getting close to the end. If any of our lovely haters, I don't know what to call them, I think they're going to agree. We're getting close to the end, Mr. D. We're getting close, so we should be all right. We are going to the next area now, which is going to be... Oh, these are different types of turrets. Oh, mega turret. Oh, my goodness.
Mega turret?
Yeah, mega turret. All right. Well, I already know what to do here, so let's see. What's this?
My turrets!
Yeah, exactly.
My baby!
My baby! All right. I don't think there's any other way to do this unless Mr. A jumps onto the recording. I don't know. I don't think there's any other way to do this. I think this is the way to do it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know. Mr. A's, if he's a real one or not, he's gonna come in clutch.
Ugh. These guys have already... These mega turrets themselves have already taken off, like, 400 health. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you see that? They're like... 400 health has been taken off already. That's crazy. So, Mr. D, I have noticed a couple things on our recording here. What are you doing, Mr. D? You're arguing with some fans? What's happening? You're arguing with them now? What's going on? Why are you arguing with them?
So, some guy was confused about one of the shorts.
Yeah.
He was confused about the context, saying that there was no title to what the game was, even though it was right there in the video.
Well, maybe he just couldn't see Mr. Damien. Maybe he just couldn't see
it. I didn't see it. I didn't say anything at first. I just let it be, and then somebody piggybacked on the comment, like, "Yeah, I agree. Like, at least put the name of the video game." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I did though."
Yeah,
you
really did.
It is.
You did.
It's right there, and you can all see it with your eyes if you use them. And then a real champion, D Greenster Kid, whoever that is, he chimed in.
Yeah, I saw that he was kind of defending, and I was like, oh wow, like look at him defend us. And I was a little bit confused because I was like, why is this guy upset? Like the title's right there. Like, what is the problem?
Yeah, it's literally right there. And then
what was his name?
Brian Glover.
All right. Future Neil, flash that up on the screen. What's wrong with this guy? Why is he... What's his problem?
I don't know. I think people just like to hate on people for no reason. I don't know. Let me see where it escalated here. He says, no cam, no reference. The clip is weird. Okay, you're weird. That makes no sense. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody comments, I agree. Even with a cam, it would still be weird. At least... tell us what the game is. First of all, I don't need to put a face cam.
Who is this? Who's saying that?
This is a secondary person that never replied back.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Gotcha. Yep.
So then I reply to that person, like the name of the game is right in the video and the description. And then my boy over here, D Greenster Kid, he said, I agree. It's like people can't see what's directly in front of their eyes. Like, I agree, D Greenster Kid. And then Brian Glover again responds, you have to manually click into the description. Most certainly not worth the effort considering the content at hand. You can still delete it. So now he's telling me I should delete my content. but he's also telling me that he's too lazy to click into the description of the video that he's curious about, you know?
Yeah.
And he also just doesn't see that the video name is right there in the video itself. So so again, I reply, maybe reading isn't for you because you can clearly read the title of the game in the video. No effort there, you silly man. And so he's like, oh, no, again, my boy, D. Greenster Kid, comes in
Mm-hmm.
with a no cap, for real, for real. I think this guy might be low-key neurodivergent.
What?
And then, yeah, whoever that is called him, like, special needs or something.
Oh my goodness. I hope D. Ginster Kid knows what he's getting into. He's working on a low budget channel here, so I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. I don't know if he'll be able to realize that. Wow.
And, and then another person commented, be nice, blind people use YouTube too.
Yeah.
I thumbed that comment up, and then the guy said, Brian Glover says, "Gape of Darkness sounds pretty gay, man. You can still delete this."
Gape of
Like
darkness.
yeah, like he thought he was slam dunking on me or something. So I was like, I already knew you couldn't read. You didn't have to prove it a second time. You can still delete your comment. And then he just repeats it again, like with no cam and no reference. This clip is weird in all caps. So then I'm like, are you good, little bro?
What? You're calling him little bro?
Yeah, because I find that language is just very insulting and annoying.
Yeah.
So, you good little bro? How many times are you gonna repeat yourself and tell me you don't know how to read? And like, there was one more comment. Oh man, I can't see it.
Well, whatever it was, I don't know what the issue was because what what was the problem with the clip? What clip was it? What clip was it? Was it Metroid or was it Metal Gear?
It was Heart of Darkness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
It was when we got to the magic rock.
Yeah.
And then it's like, let's touch the magic rock, and they're like, yeah, let's abuse the magic rock. Like,
Yeah.
the whole context of the video was being narrated and
Mhm.
everything, and then
Yeah.
he just, I don't know, too stupid to understand.
Oh my goodness.
I think he might have reported D. Greenster Kid's other comments because those were funny.
He
They
reported
are-
them. Why are they gone?
Yeah, they're not there. I don't see them in the comments.
Oh. I guess that must have been down. Okay. Jeez. I just don't understand what he meant by no cam. Oh, no camera. Okay, no camera.
Yeah,
no...
what the fuck? How did that just click?
Yeah, sorry. that took me a second. No cam, no reference. I don't understand what the issue was. I don't get it.
The issue is the guy's stupid, and he wanted to leave a stupid comment.
Oh, I see. I don't like when people get rid of stuff that's. I think it should just be there, just to be like, all right, well, this is what somebody would have said, and then if it gets deleted, it's gone away, and I don't know. I don't agree with things that get deleted like that. I think it's kind of annoying. Don't you?
I reported his channel for being a hate speech towards the homosexual community. Yeah, like my comments disappeared.
That's annoying. What comments? Your comments or D Greenster Kid?
Not mine, but D Greenster Kid, whoever the champ is.
I see.
Yeah, this guy must have fucking been so butthurt. He reported the comments. Fucking
annoying.
Loser.
What annoying?
Sits on his thumb.
That's annoying. Sits on his thumb. Wow. Yeah, that
sucks on it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But I took a screenshot anyway. I'll see what that said. Yeah, so he was like, "Gape of Darkness sounds pretty gay." And then D Greenster Kid clapped back with a little bro can't even ABC, and he still got the audacity to be a homophobe. No cap, for real, for real.
My God, this guy, this D Creature kid, he must be a #1 fan. Dang.
But I thumbed up all his comments and I thumbed down all of Brian Glover's comments.
That's why we're not seeing him, I guess.
Yeah, so in response to him repeating himself, the no cam, no reference, this clip is weird. D Greaser Kid says, "Bro crying in the comments still like a blind goldfish with no memory. You said the same L take twice, like we ain't read it the first time. Dead. Cam or no cam, you still sound dumb as fuck."
Wow. D Greenster Kid, man. Jeez.
Man, whoever D Greenster Kid is a fucking roast master.
I know,
here.
right? He really got that guy. He's not happy.
he
It's crazy. Hold on, let me get some health back here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. I really want to get that. I want to get. There's a thing behind there. An energy tank. I'll have to get it later, I guess. I'll get it later. It's all right, I guess. Oh. Hold on. Get rid of these little bros. Little bros, just like D Greenster Kid said. Little bros.
Yeah, little bro can't even read. Got the memory of a fucking goldfish.
All right, where am I going?
Anybody at school call each other little bro to insult them?
Yeah, they do. I haven't seen it happen in a long time, but yeah, now that school's out, it's gonna slowly their how can I put it? Their change of the English language is going to change because of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
What?
Like they're gonna start to adapt to a different type of speech soon. Like they're gonna start to, they're gonna start to adapt their language that they have right now, and they're gonna make it something different. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
brain rot?
yes, they're gonna come up with something else. Exactly, they're gonna come out with something else, and I don't know what it's gonna be, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. You know what I mean? It's just gonna take some time. I'll figure it out. It'll take some time, but I'll get it.
Low key, we gotta come up with some type of language that'll make our teacher not understand what we're saying because it's so complex and doesn't make sense. No cap. For real, for real.
For real.
On God.
On God. Yeah, it's interesting. Some of the things that they say. Interesting. Alright, so there's an area supposedly that's blocked by something that I couldn't get access to before, and I'm just trying to see where it is. It's here, it looks like. Maybe. Let's see. I think so. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. Oh, hold on. There it is. Got it. Alright, that's the power bomb that I just used. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Where are we now? Oh, okay. This goes... Oh. More space pirates.
Oh.
Oh, I fell. Ah. Where are they coming from? Oh, it's one of those turrets. Okay. Got it. That's why I was like, what's happening? Alright.
So something else that happened to me recently.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about my e-bike?
No. E-bike.
Yeah, you remember my mountain bike that I had?
Yeah. What about it?
I I bought a motor
Mm-hmm.
and a battery
Yeah.
to mount on the back and everything
Mm-hmm.
to turn it into an electric bike
Yeah.
that goes like 30.
Yeah.
And that was like back when I was still living at my old apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and it took a little bit for me to get it to work because for some reason when you order the parts, it doesn't have the tools you need.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to buy extra tools that I never knew existed
Yep.
because it's just specifically to take like a bike pedal out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like my excitement to get this shit done like immediately was like, ah, no, I gotta get this
Yeah. Now you got to do
shit.
more. Right. Yeah. Okay.
So eventually I got it all done,
Ah.
and it was like, like one of those feelings where I took this bike,
Mm-hmm.
I turned it into a machine,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I was able to turn the key, all the wires and everything that I'd like into place, and
Mm-hmm.
all the work that went into reconstructing my bike. And I saw the light turn on for the UI or whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, but don't get excited. And then I go outside, and then I turn the throttle, and
Mm-hmm.
I see the wheel turn like, and I was like, yes,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah. That's always exciting to like you get so excited because you're like, oh man, it finally works. Like, yeah. 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 I gotcha.
it's
I know
one
what you
of,
mean. Yep.
it's like throwing punches in the air, like, I am God,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like,
Yep.
I can put something in front of me and I'll figure it out,
Uh-huh. Yep. I know exactly what you're saying. Incoming
So
scan
then,
data. No. I don't want to do this right now.
boo.
Boo.
So I enjoyed my e-bike,
Mm-hmm.
and I had it for a couple of years, and then I misplaced the keys when we moved to this new house.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured it was just with my stuff that I put in my office, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't fucking see it anywhere. So I'm like, it must be with like my girlfriend's fucking shit with like some box that she put together
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
in the basement that
Yeah.
she doesn't feel like going through. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my fucking god! And she's not really going through that stuff to look for it.
Nothing
So,
yet, right?
huh?
Not yet. You mean?
Well, it doesn't matter now because like I'm not waiting all fucking until whenever for her to finally go find
Mm-hmm.
a key that might not even be there. So I ended up going on Amazon and I bought a replacement key
Mm-hmm.
that's like just a universal fit for all bikes or whatever. And I was hoping it would just be able to fit into the ignition, and it slid right in, but it didn't turn. And I was like, oh my fucking god! But it comes with like a new ignition
Mm-hmm.
that you can replace the keyhole. So my the problem was that my bike battery was still locked to my bike.
Yeah.
So I had to unscrew it off of my bike,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to open up the battery itself and undo like the keyhole and
Mm-hmm.
then remove the keyhole while it was still locked. So it was difficult. And there were animals in the garage where my bike was. So like every so often I felt like a chipmunk run by, and it scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, when I went into the garage the other day,
Yeah.
just to cut away from the story for a moment,
Yeah.
I saw a dead squirrel, but I didn't see it right away. I opened the door and I'm like, the fuck is that smell?
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fuck stinks? Smells like fucking death. Like I knew it was something that's dead. And I'm looking around, I don't see it. And I'm like, it must be just somewhere in here, just
Mm-hmm.
fucking dead, and that's disgusting, I thought to myself. And then I'm like on my way out the door and I see like just a fucking dead squirrel, just full on, just fresh dead, flies eating its eyes out and everything. It's just right there. It
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
and I'm like, ah, like,
Right.
ah!
Yeah. You're just like, what the hell? Why is this happening? Yep. I gotcha. Okay.
So I was actually digging holes in my backyard to like plant my garden, and
Mm-hmm.
then because I was grabbing a shovel, I got this evil idea in my head. I was like, Damien, you sick son of a bitch. And then I grabbed the shovel.
Yeah.
I scooped the dead squirrel and I put it in front of our front door for
Yeah.
when my girlfriend went to go take the dog out to piss or whatever.
Yeah.
She would see it and go, ah! But she
Yeah.
didn't end up getting. She didn't see it because it just blended into the ground, and I pointed it out to her.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Damien, why would you do that?"
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
But but then I ended up like just yeeting it into the forest because I didn't want to throw it in the garbage or whatever. It didn't. I guess I could have dug a hole for it, but I didn't really want to. I didn't want to deal with the squirrel too much longer. I just wanted it out of my vision, so I tossed it into the woods. But the bike, I ended up replacing the key and everything, and that's another one of those things where just throwing my fists in the air like yes, yes, like you thought you could take this away from me. The one thing that makes me smile. Like one of the few things that I have that give me joy, and you tried to take it away from me. Ha!
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah.
And I fixed it, and I took a little stroll on it, going at like full speed, and I was like, yes, just yes.
I didn't know you converted your bike to an e-bike. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I keep trying to convince my girlfriend to convert hers into an e-bike, and she's like too scared.
Is it a difficult process?
Not really. It's pretty easy. You just kind of have to replace your pedals with new ones. If you have like I'm not sure what they're called. It's like 21 speed or something. If you have the 3 gears on the front and then you got like the 7 on the back, but you can't have the 3 gears on the front because it's just the one when you have the e-bike. That's how I got the mid drive. There's a couple different versions of what kind of e-bike you can get. You can get one it's more like powerful, like the one I got, which is powered directly from. It drives the chain through pedaling.
Yeah.
The pedals, or like it spins the teeth for you. Or you can get one that you can just replace the back tire and it spins the back tire. So it's not spinning from the center. It's spinning from the back tire.
Jesus.
So that's an easier installation, but the one I got was more involved because I like to go all out when I do things like that. I was like, I want to get the fucking fastest fucking like motor I can.
Yeah.
And I want my bike to. I want people to see it and go be jealous.
I understand.
I want them to see how sick my setup is and go fuck. All I got is this fucking like store made one. So many people with their fucking lame ass store bought ones that I see, and I'm like, you know what? I didn't see all these fucking people riding e-bikes until I made it popular.
Well, that's always the way. It's always something like that. Like, oh yeah, you've got you finally got something, and then everybody else follows along. Yeah, I understand. I got that.
Yeah. Now it's not so fun for me to, everybody's riding their e-bikes, and I'm just like, oh, fucking made it not cool, now I don't want to go ride on my e-bike because now I have to associate with these other e-bike goers that suck. It's like people who don't even know how to e-bike, it's like so people riding like the stupid fold out ones, and then like carrying their baby on their back while they're doing it. I got the like a crate on the back. There's like there's a spot where I place my battery. I can put a pannier bag or whatever they're called, and it like hangs over the edges of the back wheel where I can fill it, and then on top I can put in a like a milk crate where I could just put anything in there like groceries, and it's like so much better to have a bike that's like feels weightless because I mean it's super heavy when you're trying to push it around, but when you're riding it, it feels so weightless and you can just kind of put whatever in the back and it doesn't even matter because it's just pushing itself.
Right.
I get so scared though that I'm gonna crash and die.
Why is it? Is it really, really that fast? How fast do you go?
It only goes up to like 30, but it's still like, it's not as thick as like a motorcycle, and you kind of notice that when you're riding around, because
Yeah.
those kind of bikes are meant to like sit up high on and get your legs fully extended to pedal. So when you're like up high like that and you're just going at full speed, it feels a little odd, you know?
Yeah.
Plus my brakes aren't the best, so when I'm going at that full speed, the brakes aren't really stopping me right away. It takes me a little while to stop.
I get it. I get it. I think it's just
But you know who wouldn't get it though?
Mr. A.
Mr. A. Well, I mean, he doesn't really ride bikes, but
It's true. He doesn't.
I was going to say who wouldn't get it would be Brian Glover.
Yeah, probably not. He probably wouldn't get it. He'd probably be like, "Why?" He'd be like, "Why are you doing that? It doesn't make any sense." No
Without
cam,
a
no
camera or reference.
No cam, no reference. This clip's weird.
This bike's weird with no camera or reference.
Yeah.
It's not too late to delete it.
Yeah, let it go. Exactly. My God. Okay. So now I gotta go. Do I go over here? I think. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. D. This might be it. This is it. The grapple beam. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, this is the thing that lets me swing. Lets me swing from like the lights and stuff. So now I can like the movement is a lot better. Nice. Cool. Alright, that was great. That was a good timing. What are we at? Yeah, that's pretty good. Almost 30 minutes. That's pretty good. Alright, y'all.
That was only 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more information and more videos like this, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and if you're gonna leave a comment, try to make sure it makes sense and not something that doesn't make sense, like we got from that one guy.
Yeah, we literally get comments that are so stupid that make no sense sometimes. I just don't reply.
Yeah.
Because it's not, I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Like, fucking, did you go to school?
Yeah, right?
You know, like,
Did you actually go? Yeah. I know. I get it. But, all right, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day / evening, wherever you're watching this from. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
Bye.